Saturday was a big day. Sunday is going to be an even bigger day. At night, it's going to be a top table clash. But in the afternoon, it's going to be the brightest colors on the table who are going to be taking each other on. Pink against orange. Hyderabad against Rajasthan. And this is massive for several reasons. The most important reason is how valuable the points are going to be, especially for a team like Rajasthan. They've been floundering and that pink has been fading slightly. The royal pink, the regal pink. Simon Dool, they need to sort this very, very quickly.
Yeah, I was just checking my phone actually just to make sure that if I told you I was going to be there tomorrow, I would actually be there. That was what I was checking. So apologies if I was looking away from home. I am actually on the game tomorrow, so I will be there. I'm not sure whether I'm doing the toss though or not. They need something. They need some inspiration. Does Ben Stokes provide that inspiration? I don't know. They've looked like a side that has just lost their way with the bat more so than anything. I don't think their bowling was particularly bad the other night. I thought they did a pretty good job, but they've lost their way with the bat, and that's been the biggest issue for Rajasthan. I don't know. Butler's been okay. Smith has certainly lost his way after the first couple of innings. Sanju Samson has as well, and they're just struggling to find something. They relied again quite heavily on Tuatia the other night.
Yeah, that can be a worry, but big question. Two real questions for you, Joy, on Ben Stokes. One is there a lot of expectation and pressure coming in straight off that flight and quarantine? 65 days since he's played a game, and he's being expected to perform miracles.
See, I'll tell you, I think Ben Stokes is a very Botham kind of character. They love this. We'll come out of the middle of nowhere. Toss me the ball and I'll do something. So don't be surprised if Ben Stokes goes there, scores 50, takes 3 wickets and does everything. Because these guys are, some of these guys, and Ben Stokes, their personality is built for that big stage. I'm the man. I'm going to do it all. And that's how he operates. So look, just him being there is going to be a big plus to the team. Because as all of you have been saying, Steve Smith is not looking the Steve Smith that we know. And it's not just a question of how he captains the team, it's how he's batting. Take a look at the kind of way he's batting, the kind of risks he's taking, because he's far too good a batsman to play some of the strokes that he's playing right now. And that shows a guy who's clearly not in the perfect frame of mind. So Ben Stokes will make a difference to all that, because he is an ebullient personality and he is like, Gorilla Gotham. He's going to come there and he's going to, I'm here, guys. Superman's here, don't worry. So I think it will make a difference, even if he doesn't perform that way.
The other question is, in whose place does he walk in? Obviously, Archer, Butler, and Steve Smith pretty much retain their places. So I guess it's a no-brainer that Andrew Tye has to make it.
You feel for the two guys this year, don't you? I mean, David Miller played one game, got run out without facing a ball, and then got run out without facing a ball. He was subbed out. Andrew Tye, one game, I think he went for 50. He's going to be subbed out and he's gone now, and Ben Stokes will walk into that spot. My issue around Steve Smith, and I know this is going to sound tough on Joswell, but I just think that Smith's best place in 2020 cricket is right at the top of the order. So maybe him and Jos Buttler, then they have to find just another. They can actually play another bowler if they want to with Ben Stokes coming in, because he provides that batting and bowling option. So they could play another bowler if they wanted to, if they want to bring Ankit Rajput back in, perhaps. If they want to look for another spin bowling option, they could do that and bring Markande back in, or they could bring Mananvora back in as a middle order player in that side. So it does strengthen their side, because he plays all three roles. He bowls, he bats. The batting might be the only thing that he's possibly going to struggle with a little bit. He's bowled a lot of deliveries. He's been in Christchurch in New Zealand. Weather's been decent. He's been outdoors. He's been training at a place, I think he's been Burnside Park in Christchurch. Been using his old club that he played for way back in the early days, and he's had good facilities to train hard in. And when he's obviously been here, he's been allowed outside to train without training with the team. So in that front, it's batting that will be the issue. I think bowling and fitness, he should be okay.
We talked about the pink of Rajasthan, but in the opposition, it's not that Hyderabad have been running away with it. They are, of course, used to being at the very top end of the table. What are the issues that they need to sort? Maybe 3 games ago, Simon, we were talking about Johnny Bairstow being a possible person who has to make way in case we want a Billy Stanlake to come in. Well, that's all out. Johnny Bairstow's there till the end of the tournament, as is David Warner, Rashid Khan. So really, if you're looking for any other foreign player, Kane Williamson becomes a question mark, Simon.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the name I mentioned as well. It was a toss-up with those two. Besto was brilliant the other night. Just he deserved 100, didn't quite get there. But that's the impetus. That's the start that the Sunrisers needed. The first time we'd seen David Warner and Johnny Besto really go properly and get their team off to an amazing start. So that is what they're looking for. That's what they need. Their only option if they want to get Stanlake in. And I still think it's a harsh call, but I'll go back to the fact that those quick bowlers that are doing so well, you look at that leaderboard, you look at the bowlers that are owning this IPL at the moment, and you only have to look at Shami and Rabada and Bolt and Pattinson and Bumrah. I mean, they're all quick bowlers, and Natarajan's doing a good job for Hyderabad, but I just think they need that little bit of X factor, and Billy Stanlake could provide that if they can find enough batting cover.